Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, I just broke it then nearly. Again, I have to remember that some of you guys watched this back from the beginning, so massively appreciate you for tuning in. We've got all that shelf up there. Not this one. This one's empty. Even though it doesn't look empty, it's going to be empty in 2 minutes. The back one there, that's all I've got left. That has to be listed within the next 2 weeks. Otherwise, whatever's left is getting put into an Amazon bag and it's getting donated. I'm not even going to take it to this car boot sale. Can't bother with it. But I'm also stubborn. I bought it at one point, so I've got to sell it. I bought it at one point, so I've got to list it. I've got to do something with it. So if I don't, what am I doing? What am I buying it for? Dumbass. Morning, Jane. How are you? First one in. You take that crown today. Lucy, Madame Lucy. Hello, good morning, Saving Saviours Investment Property Side Hustles. That's not a tongue twister, is it? So your name is now SSIPSH. Sipsa. Sipsa. Yes, Vinyl Garden. How you doing, mate? I'm very good, thank you, Lucy. Hope you are too. I was just saying at the beginning of the stream, because I have to remember some guys do watch this back. All I've got left, because those little bits down there are nothing, they'll be gone in 10 minutes. All I've got left is that shelf now. I want that listed and gone within 2 weeks. Otherwise, whatever's left is getting shoved into an Amazon bag and taken to the bin or the charity shop, whichever one comes first. Can't even bother to car boot it. But as mentioned, I've bought it once before for a reason, or I've obtained it somehow. Most of it is like leftovers from bundles, so I'm not actually that bothered. But I'm stubborn. I've obtained it, so I want to list it. Morning, Secret Carper. Yeah, so I'm just like going to get through these bits here that I got over the weekend first. These are the bits I've had to clean or do something with, you know what I mean? What's all our plans for the day? What we got going on? Thing is with these sort of things, it's quite covered in makeup. You have to try and really get the angle so you can see it's covered in makeup. Stinking cold here. Painful. The garage is looking lovely and clear. It's getting there, mate. It is getting there. It's not quite there yet. There's a couple of little bits that I know about that you probably don't notice. But because I live here, because it's mine, I notice it. Do you know what I mean? But once those are done, life is a dream. Just gonna try and steal the like a prayer thing then, but haven't got it. Yeah, I want it to be like this when I start the car boot season. I'll be able to just come in, put it on here, put it on here, put it on there, forget about it. It's only taken me 5 years to figure out a routine. You'll see some of this stuff on one of the videos. I don't know if I'm going to release the jumble sale video today or the charity shop video. I'm not sure. I might release the sales video actually. I'm a bit behind, but I'm not behind. I'm just like, you know, normally I'll release like the day or the next day. Like a Monday, I'll be on a Tuesday, or a Monday, I'll be on a Monday. Worst case scenario, Monday, I'll be on a Tuesday. Not that bothered, to be fair. It's only a bit of entertainment, isn't it? Well, that's those ones done. I'm not cleaning shoes today. I'll take them in the house, I think, and clean them. Well, actually, should I do these ones? Yeah, they're only a shoe tree and a scrub, I think they're only a wet wipe, them ones. clear out. I think I'm going to be hitting hand over quite a lot this season, loose. Hitting that way quite a lot. So if anybody does go around that way, and you see this old haggard grey thing running around, come and say hello. Shit, that's my phone. I meant sugar, YouTube, I meant sugar. They keep flagging my videos. You just made a point, my username is long. Save, yeah, change it. When I first started YouTube and Instagram, my name was Ricky Lee Reselling Everything. And I did that for a reason, for a purpose. I wanted everybody to know my name. And I wanted them to know that when they tuned into my channel, you're not just going to get clothing. My name wasn't like Ricky Lee Clothing or Ricky Lee Antiques. It was Ricky Lee Reselling Everything. So while I was building my channel, everybody knew that you come to me, you know my name, and you also know that you're going to get a bit of everything. You're not going to be bored with the same stuff. And then once I'd established, or at least got to a point where I felt established, I changed it. And that was always my plan. Because there's loads of like so-and-so resells or so-and-so reselling, and I just didn't want to blend in. I wanted to stand out while I was building. Everything I do is methodical. A lot of stuff just happens, but there's a method behind it. And it worked for me. It worked. Not saying your name's crap. I'm just saying sometimes it is good to have a shorter name. Do you know what I mean? I like your name. Your name tells me everything about you. Plan for today: list like a mofo and create loads of drafts. Get up! I love that attitude. I love that. Just draft. Because then you can list whatever. Do you know what I mean? You've got it there in the bank, ready to go, baby. Whenever I say list, I sometimes just mean photographing, or I just mean drafting. I don't send any of my stuff live until I sit down, put on something I want to watch, and then there's me. That's me sorted. Put on like a film or a documentary, or one of you guys release like an hour-long video or something. I'll pop one of them on. Somebody said, shit, stop. I put a comment on where there's Muckler's Brass's video the other day, and somebody commented underneath it saying, "Oh my god, I can't believe you're here. You watch these smaller channels." And I was like, mate, some of these smaller channels with the less subscribers. So some of the worst channels out there have got the most subscribers. Some of the best have the least. That's my opinion. You'll find the more authentic on the smaller ones. You know, that's why I try and keep myself as authentic as I possibly can, man. I try and just keep it real, because you can lose that authenticity. And it is noticed by people. Trust me, I've noticed it in a couple of people. I noticed it in myself for a little bit as well. You know, I am a bit of a dirtbag. I'm a bit of a scumbag minded. I'm not a tosser. No, I'm a tosser as well. What's the word? I like dark humor. I like things that some people don't, or I can see the funny side in bad situations and all those kinds of things. I'm a bit likened to, not exactly the same, but I'm a bit likened to in the views of Ricky Gervais. I'm quite in line with how he feels about comedy. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm quite in line with that kind of thing. When I was doing YouTube, that's why I took a break for a while, because I was like a TV presenter. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today, oh fuck, I shouldn't say that. Let me cut that out. That was not me. But not only just that, you know, a lot of people try and be like superstars. Brother, you sell crap on the internet, man. That's what you do. Sell junk. So look at that, just a little like that's how they start. That's how they start. And to be fair, they look clean regardless on the camera. Just a little wipe. That's all it needs. I'm not here trying to sell £50, £100, £200 shoes. Morning, Scouse. Just having you on the background while listing. By the way, I low-key want you to fail selling them perfumes just so J Shep makes an hour-long rant video on you. Listen, if I'm not paying a penny for those things, I said to them, I'll have a look at them when they get here so I can go through it. And if I think there's some money worth money, I'll work out what I think it's worth, take off any fees and stuff, and then I'll split it. I'll just pay you straight away 50% of what I think it's going to be sold for, and then I'll take the risk on that if I think it's worth it. If not, then I'll just sell it on his behalf, take off all the fees and stuff, and then just send him 50%. It's not hard to sell it. It's not. It's not. But if you've never done it before, it is. I understand that. So I don't mind that at all. But unfortunately, I'm not going to fail, mate. Morning. Should have been at Torksy, but taking mother shopping. Yeah, good on you, mate. Sacrifice something for your mother. Not that I'd do it for mine. Mine's a tosser. Morning, Barry. Big up, Ricky. What a guy. Morning, Aaron. Probably see you a lot. You will do, yeah. Final, it's got a black screen. Okay, now strange. I don't know, mate. Morning, Tonks Boutique Scottish / UK eBay resellers. See what I mean? Their name tells you exactly what they are, where they're from. What's your name? Where'd you come from? My name's Tonks Boutique. I'm from Scotland. And I'm here to make a date. Can we test the red room? There is no red room here, unfortunately. I don't think I've pretty much turned the moderation off so you can swear as much as you like in the chat. I'm pretty sure. Jesus, even this is like too much work for me. It's too much hard work. Normally these get put off and put off and put off and put off. But I'm a changed man, all right? I mean, put a hashtag next to it, that's fine. Yeah, my daughter watches Ninja Kids and then she starts trying to talk American so you can see other YouTubers, not so much research channels, but others. Yeah, so Ada does the same. She calls sweets candy and trash. She doesn't say rubbish, just trash. These football boots were 50p. 50p. Give me my thing back. Yes, you can. Need to remove the eBay part, heading more and more towards Vinted now. Sweet as, mate. Just put UK resellers. That's why I don't pin myself as like an eBay reseller. I'm just a reseller, or I'm just a man who makes money without a full-time job. Like I mentioned before, obviously eBay is the main provider and Vinted. But if somebody said to me, here's £100, come and mow my lawn or whatever, I'll see you at the lawnmower. You know what I mean? Oh shit, these bags are rubbish, man. If any of you lot buy things through my links that are in my description down below, don't buy the bags. I'm going to change them for a different link. I mean, they're all right, but anything that's got a hard edge like football studs, they're rubbish. 50p shoe, mate. Some Predators. Only kids' Preds, but it's a bit weird, isn't it? Morning, JD. How are you? I even took your advice about thumbnail and changed mine from my most recent video. Good on you, Luce. Just got to remember, intrigue, questions, a question that can only be answered by clicking the video, and make sure you deliver. Clickbait will ruin your channel. It will last for a little bit, but it will ruin it eventually. Nobody likes to feel tricked. Morning, Darren. Thought you were the hard stud, Ricky. I am the hard stud, mate. I'm solid, bro. I'm well hard. I'm the hardest man in this garage. Wrap it up like a present. wrapping paper. The title and the thumbnail is a wrapping paper. Make it enticing. Make that one. Make that one. Make your video the most pickable. Make it the most sparkly present that you want to pick out of a big pile of gifts. Yeah, mate, I'm the hardest man in this garage. Morning, Angela. Eddie, I spent a fortune on Rickstream last night, didn't you? When I say a fortune, anything more than 20 quid annoys me. I think I technically spent about 70. Clothing shop. And she says, we all have our clear plastic bags, that's not coming. Yes, sound, man. I just don't know if I can be able to mess with ones that have already been done because they sort of lose their. Then again, they're crap, so it is a good idea. It's a great idea, actually. Currently trying to teach my kid at the minute, my stepkid, George. You can either spend all day sniffing or an hour or two sniffing or blow your nose for 10 seconds and then it's done for like another hour. Around the fucking house. What's everyone's plans for the weekend? Have we got car boot sales coming up or what? My weather's looking all right, crap all week, during the week, and then all right on the weekend. And I think I'm actually free this weekend for once. So I'm going to go Way Hill, if I can, or the other one. What's it called? They're both in Andover way. They're both like 45 minutes away from me. I like my Borden one, but I only like to go there when Alton's on. So they get to do 2 on the way. I get to go to Borden, do that, come back, do Alton, and it's worth it. It's worth the drive for me. At least with the Andover, until they're both on, until Alton's on as well, I can go do both the Andover ones. Go to one and just go to the other one when it's started later. My plan. Can't be sat on something lovely. Yeah, I've got a Saturday one on as well. I forgot about that. Couldn't make it last week. But again, it's all weather dependent. I'm not going to stress about it for the next. I told myself I'm going to start going back properly, even though they're not all on yet. But there's plenty enough for me to go on now. Properly. Not by end of this week, by end of next week. So by end of next week, whatever's left over there, it's gone. Unless it's something I'm saving, obviously, like expensive stuff. And I'm back at the boot sales in 2 weeks' time, maximum. Coming to take over the YouTube For You page. My son does the same thing. What? It's so annoying, isn't it? Just blow your fucking nose once. It takes 10 seconds, and then you can shut up for 20 minutes or an hour, whatever. And then he feels like he's being bullied because I have to keep reminding him, telling him. It's 13, just drives me insane. Because when I was 13, I mean, I used to go to the next town on push bikes when I was like 8, and sometimes younger. We'd be exploring the hell out of life. These kids now, they explore a map on Minecraft. What's it called? Minecraft. And fucking Fortnite and stuff. And Roblox. It just drives me insane, man. Yeah, but it's more dangerous now. There's more people nicking kids and pedophiles and whatever else. Actually, no, it's just as bad. Apart from then, you didn't have social media to hear about it every 10 minutes. Still just as bad. You just hear about it a lot more now. So it's still shit. You still got to have your wits about you regardless. Regardless, you have to. But it's definitely not, you know, think about what sort of shit was going on in the 60s and 70s and 80s with the BBC and stuff. Like, don't try and tell me it was it's less prevalent then than it is today. That sort of stuff's always going on still. Even back then. It's just you didn't really hear about it as much because it stayed within its circles. Still bad, mate. It doesn't mean you can't go out and... I'm talking about George, obviously. Ada can stay with me for the rest of her life. She doesn't ever have to leave the house, never. No, she's alright. She can stay home. Doesn't matter. She can stay here. She can play at home. Daddy will get board games out. I'll get her 10 consoles. But the boy needs to be out there. Oh, you sexist pig. It's my baby. It's my girl. Joking, obviously. Yes, Mike Crabbers doesn't know what he wants to say. Hi, mate. What's them white shoes in for the boots, please? Got them from the car boot sale last year. Sinelli antibacterial universal wipes. Wipes for surface disinfection and cleaning of non-invasive medical devices. Try and tell me those boots ain't clean. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna... Nah. I'm not a footballer, and I couldn't have. I barely sell football boots. Not like this. These little Nike Phantoms, yeah. How the hell do you do them laces up and lace them? How am I supposed to get in there like that? What's supposed to do there? What? What? Back to the good old days, just sticking them on your feet and tying a lace up. That's got me baffled, that has. Oh well. Does the lining come out? No. Oh, that's all one piece, that is. Yeah, if they're like a 20 quid shoe, they're only going to go for like 7 or 8 quid. I tried saying, haven't done boarding this year yet, been a bit rough. Looked good on webcam last week. F spell checker. Yeah, it wasn't bad, man. I went there. Well, actually, I looked on the camera last week. I went there 2 weeks ago. Absolutely crap. I was in and out in 20 minutes, if that. I got there while it was dark and left while it was dark. Seven cars, maybe 5 of them traders. Any tips for someone only starting out? i.e. what's a good amount to have on your eBay store to keep things moving? Started part-time selling along my side job. PS, love videos and the content. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it regardless. And you know, people ask me this question quite a lot of things like that, and it really is a how long's a piece of string kind of answer. Unfortunately, you can have 100 items on your store and sell 50 of them a week. That's a fantastic number because you've got good items. Or you could have 100 items on your store and they're all crap and overpriced, and then you don't sell any of one or two. Then that's bad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It all depends on how you want to price. I used to just think having the most listings was the best. I used to pay 98 quid, whatever it is, a month for a store, and I would list everything: £2 items, £1 items, £4 items, and just fill the store. I had like nearly 1,000 items at one point, and that's a lot for me. That was like 3 years ago. I looked at my thingy on one of my videos. I was paying 100 quid a month to store nearly 1,000 items. My sell-through was quite good, but it wasn't great. I didn't need all that. And I worked out I'm happier, I'm better running slim and spreading my eggs across baskets. Like those £2, £3, £5 items, along with the obviously quick selling things for the algorithm, will go onto Vinted. And I run my eBay store relatively slim now. But now I've got 2 platforms to choose from and different mindset. And that's fine by me. So it all depends really, mate, if I'm honest. There isn't a set figure to tell you that will be good to keep your store active. It depends what else you're doing in the background as well. As always, I'm no eBay expert, so I just tell you from what I would do. When people ask me those kinds of questions, I just say that's what I would do. I am going to put somebody on in the background. Don't know who yet. Hopefully hopefully it's not too loud. You have to let me know. I love this guy. I love Brad. Diary of a Flipper. What, Changa? How's it going, guy? One of my favourite Australians in the world.
Shane?
Love Brad.
Sweaty night because thunderstorm.
It's all right, you guys having me on in the background. I need something in the background as well. I've realised that's the only thing that sort of drives me insane about going live is being left alone with my own thoughts for so long. I don't like it. I still think that's the weirdest thing in the world. That lining must come out, do you reckon?
So I just wanted to tell that there was just a lot of the stuff was in.
Don't know. Maybe it does. It must do. It has to, surely. That's the weirdest thing in the world.
And Becky, so a couple of frothings at all that in, and then I just started moving it. It was sorted, so talk about that in a minute. That makes me feel so much better, like super happy. So I'm gonna go and have a sleep.
All these shoe companies don't make it easy for you to take photos of, do they? Anyway, for anybody considering a staycation this summer, we've finally got our holiday home ready for bookings in Hebden Bridge. 2 bedrooms. Where is Hebden Bridge? Thing is, I understand that about the fees. We would all like to have no fees, but it is like 12% whatever it is on top. to have a store is quite cheap, but at the same time, I massively agree. You know, we get shafted and it all adds up. So the only way you can combat that, which is what I found, I don't know what you sell, but I combat that by not putting a certain amount of items on store. So if I know they're going to take ages to sell and they're not worth much, they go to Vinted, because Vinted has a better algorithm and you can sell it a lot cheaper and faster. So I've started putting lower items, lower value items, which are still good, they're just lower value. You know, where, oh, well, I don't want eBay to take their big chunk out. Just sort of try and change where you put them. That's what I do. But I don't know what you sell, unfortunately. What do you find hot? What do you find's hot to sell at the moment? Clothes, toy. Depends what. I don't know, mate. I don't keep an eye on what's hot and what's not and stuff. I'll just pick it up, buy it, and sell it. Yeah, Jeffrey, they're in here. They're chit chatting away, mate. Thanks for the tips. Just trying to sell part time so I can spend more time with the kids. I do enjoy the hunt for things as I'm a collector myself. Just very unsure about Vinted. Has never used it. Use it. Be sure. It's all right, man. Same with eBay. You get used to. Remember when you first use eBay, everyone's like, "Nah, it's a scam site. You get scammed all the time." When you learn it, you can figure all these things out. You can protect yourself. Yeah, Vinted are great. Buy a post. It's so much easier, isn't it? Tonks. Up north, west of Bradford area, lovely countryside. Okay.
Everything here for sure.
Yeah, Vinted's great. You can really tell yourself, like, work out what your margin is. If you've paid £1 for something and it's only worth £3, because you didn't realise it was only worth £3, then put it on Vinted for like £2.50 or something. Double, you know, £1. You make £1.50 profit. People say, like, I get a few comments like, "What is the point in selling something for £3?" I'm like, because I paid £1 for it, thinking it was worth more. Realised it's only worth £3. I've put it on eBay. That chunk's gone before then. Put it on Vinted. The algorithm serves because people who when you go onto Vinted, it shows you things that it knows or thinks that you want. You're immediately fed items. Like if you buy plush all the time, it'll immediately show you my plush if my plush has been uploaded and it sort of fits your criteria. So it's almost like shoved in the face, and it's £3. It's showed to you. Whereas eBay, you have to search for your thing. You still have to search on Vinted, but there's a high chance you can just be putting your foot in your face and you go, "Oh, cool, £3. I love that." So that's why I do that. My Vinted balance soon adds up. I've just withdrew £200 the other day after spending 60 on there. Annoyed, but it's okay. I've got a bag and I've got a hat and a t-shirt and a jumper. And then I've still got £450 pending. That's from the start of this month, just 600, just chilling. What we March the 12th, 12 days. We're just chilling, baby. It all adds up. It all adds up. Right, these were a nice little find. 50p again. Puma Trap Stars. 50p. Morning. Oh, beautiful day out there. It really is. I can't wait to. I'm gonna about 12 o'clock-ish. I'm gonna go out there, spend a bit of time in the garden if it's nice. Get some vitamin D. But I've got to do my work first, you know. Still have a job to do. Oh my god! Actually, I've had a sale. I need to pack that. I only have one sale on eBay today, so that's okay. I don't have much packing to do. Got a lot of vacuuming to do after today. Actually, that's the last shoe that I'm doing today, so I'm going to vacuum that now. I can sit around in that. Get the big bits up. I'm a trap star. I just feel like everyone who wears trap star sells weed. Yeah, the views are much higher on Vinted and much faster as well. Trust me, get an account, girl. Start doing that. Trust me, daddy. And if I ever give anybody any tips or something and you put them into practice and they work, let me know later on down the line. Otherwise, I'll keep my mouth shut in future, just in case I'm babbling on a load of old crap. Because what I think is quite cool and may or may not work doesn't mean everyone else will. I'll only ever say things that I've done before. If I've never done it, then I'm open to learn about it, so teach me. I only put low value items on if I've picked stuff up in the job lot. I've spent the time researching, so might as well press sell. Similar. Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. I get what you mean. I've got no need to correct yourself. Vinted allows you to pay up for items you would possibly skip for eBay due to fees. Listing is night and day. eBay Vinted, man. You'll see anybody who follows and you've got notifications on. Sometimes you'll see me listing like 7 items in a minute. I'll go bing, 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 bing. It's just quick and easy. Yes, Matthew, how you doing, mate? Everyone go subscribe to Project. I want to see them on 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Otherwise, I'm deleting my channel. So much quicker, yeah. Spending 20 minutes for a £3 item. Exactly that. That's my point as well. If I'm selling something for £3 or £2 or £1.50, which I don't really do to be fair too much, £1.50. Unless it's been on there and I've reduced it. It's taking me 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Upload the longest time for me to wait is for my Wi-Fi to load up the suggestions. Go on, Kick Looks. I've got a few open, mate. I'm just not ready to go back fully yet. Not ready to go back fully yet. What's up, player? Happy birthday, Carl. Would it not be best to wait until you're banned on Vinted? Would it not be best to wait till you're banned on Vinted? User cost is like Vendy. Then just create a new Vinted account. You going? Nah, I don't mind. I like my Vinted. It's got 1,800 followers, so everyone gets notified when I upload stuff. I'm not going to lose that advantage. Doesn't mean everybody buys something. Just means I've got a better chance because I've spent a lot of time promoting it and stuff. I think I've got 2,000 or nearly 2,000 5-star reviews. Because I sell cheap, I package well, and I package fast. There's barely anything to complain about. Doesn't mean somebody won't find something to complain about. I actually sold some boards. I got a message saying, I'd like to make a complaint, please. And I went, oh, God, but this is everything I bought was too cheap, lol. Thank you so much. You know who you are if you watch this. I can't remember your name, though. Morning, Dave. How you doing, mate? I don't take tips on board anymore. The Viz top tips have never worked for me and have also got me in a lot of trouble. That's good, man. You do you, bro. As going prime Vinted, all I hear is nightmare. It is a nightmare. It's pain. What did you do in the end with the GSP? Everyone was going crazy about the new GSP regs, but it seems just fizzled out. I just turned off all of my Europe. Hasn't bothered me in the slightest. I don't care. Not bothered. Some people do international. Some people don't. People who don't do international don't get whinged at. But then you got me. I do a bit of international. Do you know what I mean? Some people do international. Some people don't. Some people do some. I do some. I'm allowed to do that. You wouldn't complain if I was doing no international at all, would you? I just do some. I do all America, all of the Americas, all of the Africas, the places over there, all of the Asia market. I sell to them. So I don't know what that's for, but £3.50 will be sent to your. Oh, that's another one. £4 will be transferred soon. Just little bits. It just tuned to £7.50 available immediately. You might buy a pair of trainers with that in the charity shop for £7.50, and then turn it into 25. Do you know what I mean? It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. I don't care what anybody says. These cost me 50p. I think they sell for about 60 in good condition. I'll list them for like 14.99 and get them gone. I could probably still get 30 quid out of them. But I won't, because I want to sell them fast and quick. Same thing. I want to sell them fast and do somebody a good deal so, you know, they get a better experience as well. Right, I think that's all the shoes I'm doing today. Yes, it is. So I can go over here. Give the table another wipe down and a reset. Go back up to there. Brush can go back to there. And on to the next thing. Why is it always a low value items? The ones you can't find even if you have screwed them. Always the way, mate. Happy birthday, Carl. Yeah, but took you ages to get pro. Then now you are pro, you have to wait even longer to withdraw. Yeah, but it's done now, I don't care. It took ages to go pro, but I'm done. I went pro in 10 seconds. It just took ages to get my withdrawal status after I hit £1,000. But now I know what to do. So if anybody wants to know how to do that now, I can tell them what to do. In fact, I've shown them what to do. Final Guardian keeps deleting stuff. Let's delete that one there. I've already read it now. How quickly do you think you will fill the garage back up? Quite quickly, but I also don't plan on filling it up. I plan on having a decent system. I don't want to come on what I was doing before. So I've looked at myself, figured out what I was doing. So I was coming in from the car boot sale. Let's say I've had 3 bags of stuff. I'll pick out all the brand new stuff and all the stuff that doesn't need testing and checking. List all that. And by the time I've listed all that, I'm like, cool, sweet, that's done. And then the week starts rolling in again. And all that stuff that needs testing, the stereos, or the boots that need cleaning, or the clothes that need washing and then hanging, and then whatever else just gets left and left and left, and it starts build up. And then I have to go through it halfway through the season and go, right, this is what I want to keep for the winter season. This is what I want to keep me when the car boots. So I do keep stuff back for when the car boots are off. That'll still be happening. So I'm like, I want to keep this for when, like, all my Humax boxes and things like that. I save all those. Not list 1 or 2 throughout. And then I have to resort it again. Whereas what I'm going to do this time is have a section where I'm keeping stuff back. So I make a nice little winter selection. I don't mean the classic board games and obviously anything Christmassy and stuff I'll keep as well. But I mean like just stuff, high value, quick selling stuff. Some shoes, if they're in really good condition or they're more like hiking or wintry, I'll save them. But anyway, this time I want to just have it in, get it in, save my piece, get it on, and get it gone. Doesn't matter what it is. If I've got to test it, tough. I need to save a day and test stuff. I need to put a dedicated day to it. It needs to get in and get on. I'm aware there's probably going to be a small backlog every now and then, of course. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm just me putting a new routine in. But that's how I want to do it this time. So as far as filling the garage up is concerned, if it's full, as long as it's on that side and listed, that's fine by me. We don't use GSP. We charge £40 no matter the clothing item and people pay it. We often make, yeah, exactly that. You can pay a hell of a lot more from postage than international. I might consider doing that, to be fair, and just clothing though, because I can't be. I think it's with international. If you have it on, then somebody buys something like a massive stereo, you're like, oh shit, I forgot that was on or something. It's just a pain. But clothing, yeah, maybe. I might consider doing something like that. Might consider that. Yeah, deleting autocorrect changes my words. Don't worry about it, mate. You know, listen, the same as like people say to me, like, oh, look at you, like looking like that or something. I say, I'm not here to be a fashion show, mate. You're in the comment sections. You're not here to be a spell checker, mate. Just put your stuff out there. I'll figure it out. Nobody's going to judge you. Have you seen this stuff that I type sometimes? I use Siri all the time. Sometimes Siri says different words than I say, and I pretend before I've even noticed. Don't worry about it, mate. Life's too short for that kind of crap. Hi, Ricky. Any suggestions for what to do when you just feel totally unmotivated? Oh, here we go. This is for me. This is. I sat in the garage for about 6 hours yesterday, but just couldn't do it. 0 photos and did 0 listings. Help. Let's go. First of all, hello, Crash Bando. Nice to see you back in again. CA, are you still here? Because if you are, I'd like to give you some more game. Because 6 hours doing nothing but being in the area is mental, and I've been there. I've been there. Let me know if you're here. In fact, to be fair, you are here. To be fair, this could benefit. This could work to anybody. So I suffered a lot of that. I used to come in my garage, I had my chair. So I got rid of my chair for a while for age. My chair's obviously back now because I'm a grown man. I'm grown. I used to come in, have a look at my laptop, put my feet up, put on some YouTube, and before you know it, I'm just doing nothing. And I'm looking around going, oh, no, I've gone past it. An hour passes, 2 hours. What's the point? It's just one of those days, so we're not doing anything. Check this out. Are you ready for this? You get a box. That's what you do. I don't know what your situation is, but let's say you've got stuff just knocking around. You get a box, small box, whatever, and you put 3 items in it. 3 easy items. And you go, right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You get this box. 3 items in a box is absolutely nothing. It's nothing. It's 0. You bring it over to your table. Your only task for the day is to photograph those 3 items and draft them at least. If you're not going to make them go live, at least just go onto eBay, type in sell similar and draft them, and then press close once the photos are uploaded. You can do all the item specifics after later. That's your only task. Do that. Because let me tell you something. Once you break that seal, that 3, you're going to be like, oh, no, I want to do more now. Yeah, that was easy. I want to do more. Pick another 2. Pick one. Pick one at a time. In fact, speaking of which, oh, hello, Bertie Bassett. Well, this needs to be washed. I need to go and wash that. That's annoying. I can't look at that. But just pick one item at a time. But I like to get a little box. Even if you just, what I would do is just get a little box like that. Even if you want, I don't know what you sell, but even if that's empty, and let's say that's something to list, put it in the box. Yeah. Now your job in your brain, I've got to empty that box. I've got to complete that box. Once you've listed it, the box is empty. Wow. I've just completed the task. I've just done one. I've done it. I'm going to put another one in there. Do you know what I mean? Just keep emptying that box. Don't tell yourself you need to do 10 items, especially. And I mean, if you're suffering with low motivation like you are, this specifically these people who are sitting like that, they're stagnating. They're stuck. They're like, oh, they're frozen on what to do for work and stuff. So you just do nothing. Do something small. Pick 1 item, 2 items, 3. I think 3 is quite good, unless you sell like stereos. That's a pain in the ass. But pick something small. Process it, even just take the photos. I would suggest going as far as drafting. What I mean by drafting is uploading them to eBay. You can do all the specifics later. Just click close once it's uploaded and do it. Let me know how you get on. I'm still shining, Crash Bando. In fact, glowing. Cut it all off, mate. Chopped it all off. Woo! Chopped it all off, mate. Too much for me. I think you was last coming in the lives, but when I was in the unit, weren't you? Me in frame of mind. Just try that, mate. 1 thing at a time, 2 things at a time, 3 things at a time. Before you know, the ball is rolling. And then you just tell yourself, do that. That's why I did everyone was saying to me, like, when I said I've got this new thing in my mind where, I was quitting vaping. I want to list 5 a day, a draft 5 a day regardless, and all those things. And I've managed to get through them. And I said from the very beginning, my listing and drafting 5 a day was not going to be forever. Somebody put a comment in the other day saying something cocky, and then it was like, yeah, just like you listing your 5 a day, how's that getting on? You thick. The whole idea of me doing that was to get myself back into the motion of working again, because I found myself stagnant. I found myself stuck, just like CA7439. I guess that's not on your birth certificate. So I told myself, my minimum that I'm going to be doing is listing 5 and drafting 5. That's my minimum I've got to do. My minimum. Everyone was like, that's too low. No, it's not. For somebody who's doing barely anything or doing big one day, nothing. Big one day, nothing. The working week is a week, not 1 day. So I chose that. Now I don't do that anymore. List whatever I want now. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 50, sometimes it's 10. But there was always something. So I chose that. I knew that 5 was better than none. So I chose that to get myself back into the routine. Did that for a month. And now I'll just do whatever I want, because now I'm back in the routine. I'm actually aware of it. I'm in control. I'm in charge. I don't let myself slip. Try something like that. Thank you. God, exactly. That's all it is, mate. It's all it is. It's the ADHD brain. If you're there with that, that's what works for me. I'm the same as you. Try that. Just try that. Just take little chunks in life. My new goal is 3 listings a day minimum. Nothing wrong with that. Fantastic. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm so streaky with listings. I used to go to multiple days without listing a thing. Exactly that. Even if you just do one. And if some days you've got nothing to list or you can't list, or for some reason, go and end some old stuff, tweak the titles and sell similar. Show eBay that you're constantly there, you're constantly active, you're constantly ready, that if something arises, you're there to give customer service because you are an active account. You're not dormant. You're not active for like 4 or 5 days and all of a sudden you're active. eBay, it's all about the algorithm. It gets to see that you're there, you're ready, you're present, you're online, you're active. All those adverts that you see on eBay for different companies and stuff that eBay get paid for, they love seeing, because once you're online, you're logged on, they're getting paid for all that. And they're also showing that you're active on your account. And there's loads of different factors to it. You can't just log off your eBay account and do nothing for 4 or 5 days and then come on there and do a little bit. eBay's going to be like, who is this guy? Be there on it active. Just log in, do something, list one thing, change some stuff. Show that you're around, show that you're present, show that you're here. It's like moving your mouse when you're working from home. That's all you're doing. So you do that, you and mate. You smash it. Yes, mate. You said your goodbye. Still waiting for the episode of the lift, mate. It's a great strategy. Sometimes when there's a lot to do, you end up paralyzed, but small chunks is a great way to get yourself going. Exactly that. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Exactly that. This is an elephant. I've been eating it one. In fact, you know what? Crash Bando's here. You might remember when I was leaving the unit, everyone was like, why don't you just leave the unit in one day? Just hire a van and get it gone and do it in one day. When you leave and move back into the garage. What's the point? I had a month until the time was up. I just bought a little bit back, little bit back, little bit back. Built a shelf, brought it up, brought some stuff back from the unit, filled the shelf. Took another shelf down the unit, brought it back home in my car, built it, filled it up. Went back, did some more work, bought another shelf. Before you know it, I had all my shelves back up again and all my shelves refilled again. And I had like 3 days left on the unit. I just said, here's the keys, I'm done. Could have just smashed it all in one go. That would have been too much for me. I'd have caught iron, all the stuff would have been thrown in here. I'd have been paralyzed. Like, what do I do? What do I do? Do you know what I did? I just put one item in the box at a time, so to speak. For me, go for a long walk first thing with no phone. Well, leave the phone in a pocket. You'll find a clear mind is great for motivation. Yeah, if you get too stuck, just go for a walk or something. Do something. Don't go scrolling. Don't go on TVs. Anything like that for motivation. And unless you're going to put on that gym, I love my motivational speaking stuff on here. I love it. I'll tell you who I love as well. Leo Skeppy is fantastic. Yo, what's up, my babies? I love him. Look him up. Leo Skeppy. Our numbers all over the place. One day we did 162 on Vinted. Some days we do 0, 10, 20, 50. Depends on what we listen. Exactly that. Yeah, don't forget you hoovered. I did. I just hoovered a minute ago as well. That's the same vacuum cleaner. Same Dyson. No, you and I think they mean sales. I think they mean sales. When someone says we did, I take that as we've taken what we've made. Could be wrong. All right, let's put Brad back on.
That's the good stuff, isn't it?
In fact, look, Leo's put a video, a shorts just here. Lack of discipline makes you ugly. I love him. I think he's so good. He's so funny. Let's see what he's got to say.
The last fucking thing I want to do right now is go to the gym. I'm over here sitting on the floor because I'm pissed off. I don't want to go. But I figured this is a good time to show you guys how I talk to myself when I don't want to go to the gym. When I throw a little fit like this, do you have to feel like going to go?
Same with work. I've never watched this before, by the way. Same with work. Come on then, play.
No. Can you go even if you're tired and pissy? Yeah. Lacking the character trait of discipline is ugly. Do you want to be ugly? Kind of today. Are you going to be happy once you get home, once you did it? Yeah. Okay, what's going to make you want to go? I'm going to eat like a fat fuck when I get home. You can have a cigarette on the way. 2. Everyone says, oh, getting to the gym is the hard part. No, bitch. Getting there's easy. I'll fucking peel out. But I got to go. You got goals, fucker. Get up. Here we go. The last fucking thing I want to do right now.
I love Leo. I love him. That's how he is. 162 listings. Oh my goodness. But that can translate into anything. Do you know what I mean? You talk about going to the gym. How are you going to feel if you don't go? You're going to feel like, How are you going to feel if you don't list anything today? Just list one item. At least when you put your head in the pillow, you go, I did something today. You know what I mean? 162 listings. My God. I've lost Brad. Where you gone, mate? Where you gone, my boy?
Who knows? Sexual reference. Oh,
I'm having that moment as well. I'm freezing. I am freezing.
This little prick keeps looking at me, creeping me out. Go away.
Grab the box. It's a big box to be. Oh. Camera's not even on there, is it? It's a big box. I'm just going to grab bits from there, and then I'm eating the elephant bit by bit, chunk by chunk, mate.
Where do we go?
Chunk by chunk.
$70.
So what box am I on? Am I on box I? What box am I? B. Yeah. Box B. But before I do that, I need to pick my one sale. Box K. HIJK. What's this? Paid a £5. Google Chrome. Google Nest. Paid a £5. Sold it for $19.99 plus $3.50 post. What does Eddie want?
He went to town on the beers.
Huge tip for Cheltenham. Wow. Wow! Oh my goodness. Who can I send that to?
I might have to beat that one.
Huge tip
Some people get offended at the sea though.
for Cheltenham.
The next day, I have never been. I haven't been that bad.
Can I share the photo?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't been.
Got permission Valley's best.
So I have to say these two are bad influence.
Well,
Somebody sent me it, so I've got to share it with somebody else to make myself feel better. I'm currently on a live stream as well.
So then, I mean, we haven't ended up with the George yet, so it's not too.
well, that's where we're heading now.
But we might.
But what I thought I might do, we might go sit down.
So I'm procrastinating because I don't want to mess with that box.
Why I was going to give away a couple of shirts. What I might do, can you bring up the comments of my.
Let's get it, baby. Let's do it.
Pick his favourite comment. Whatever his favourite comment is, you know what?
Let's do it, baby.
I don't know how many people commented, but he'll pick out someone at random and they're going to win the shirt. Rather than me spinning up, this is more random than spinning a wheel to get a winner. You got this, the random the winners versus solos. I'm going to do a random wheel.
Where's everybody gone, man? 65 in the chat. We'll just sit there. We're not chit chatting.
That's rude. That's rude.
That's okay.
96 comments. So fuck out a comment. Lyndon's going to find a comment. When you flick through.
I've got to find something that's comical.
I found as well.
Oh, sorry.
John Luke actually taught me this.
You know, just,
Sometimes, we're trying to get the best pictures with mounting things. Sometimes, literally, just
two in the bag, one.
hand like that is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, can you model it for us?
Trying to find you a.
That's
You see what it is? Oh my god! It does that thing. Look in between the keys.
just don't know one.
You can see the black dots. There's no black dots in between those keys. There is no black dots in between those keys whatsoever. There's none. No black dots at all. That's a trick of the mind, that is.
You pick someone here.
Says nice video, mate. Thanks for jeans. Treat, by the way.
There you go.
There you go.
Tell me if you can see black dots in between there.
No,
Blink if you have to. There's no black dots there. What's your favourite film that calms your ADHD brain?
That is yours, and I'm going to be giving away quite a few of these.
really say, I can't really say I've ever thought about that, to be honest with you.
A few other designs that are coming out.
I don't really watch films and go, oh, that's calmed me a bit. I like films that are a bit mental, like Rise of the Foot Soldier and
There you
other, oh, you think you're well out kind of stuff like that.
That's a bloody beautiful thing. Not that.
I followed your example and put forward list of auctions cut this. Like, yeah, mate, get it going. It's beautiful, beautiful,
So
beautiful.
this little box, there's some Steve Byrne ones. I'll show them in a minute. I could potentially keep them. Some basic mask ones.
But again, as long as you're like,
But I have actually.
if you're doing 99p's like me, you've got to make sure that you're okay with actually selling it for 99p. I'm absolutely fine. I've already got my money out of it. I wouldn't spend 20 quid on something and then 99p if it was, you know.
Not too crazy, but everyone's frothing on him, so they'll go out to the store. Nothing crazy in the team case, I don't think. I'll just have to check that.
We are tearing through, baby.
I don't know if that's one of the
Pulled my
decent
5
ones.
to photograph before sorting stuff for the boots on Sunday. Get stuff gone. Exactly that. In the background. First listing up today. Today's a leather belt. I've just photographed a leather wallet. Good on you. Lucy's picking orders. Fury's good. I like Fury. I do like Fury. What are the black dots about? Why has it done that? I don't know. I remember seeing something like that online before on a thing, and it says there are no black dots here, and I was like, cool. There's actually not. I believe you. But look, there's no black dots there. There's nothing there. Ruben says, hi Ricky, fellow reseller here. Any idea why I seem to sell any item easily, but clothes are a nightmare? I don't. I'd need to know so much stuff about your store and your listing habits and stuff before I can answer that. Unfortunately, and that's another job in itself. I don't know. I just wish you the best of luck with it. Maybe lower your prices and take better photos and make sure you're competitive. That's what I'd suggest, especially with clothes. Green Street and Green Street 2 was good. I like Green Street 2, not so much. Yeah, I'm two episodes into Brassic. I need to continue it. I keep saying that. You see these things cheap enough, pick them up, Woolly and Tig, they sell really fast. This one's a bit filthy, but it's got paint or something on it. See, look at this, right? This put itself about 12 quid, but it's got a weird bit of paint on it just there, and it's a bit messy. It's been in that box phrase, which means it owes me nothing. Anything in those anything on that shelf owes me nothing. It's worth about 12. It needs a bit of work. I wouldn't have paid too much for it. I'll list it on Vinted for £2.50 and let somebody else have the enjoyment of it for cheap. And like maybe pick that off, whatever. I will do a bit of there's always a bit of basic, you know, brush it off, bit of basic.
Doesn't go like it used to. Still goes okay. This one's got a bit of a flip out.
What's it?
That one's stuck. I meant to move. It's sort of been glued in there. Hang on. Tory.
I bet it's like nail varnish or something. Oh, it's got a split there as well. It's got a split. That's a pounder. That is. It's a £1.
Something I need to talk to you about today, and it kind of pisses me off. Kind of even pisses me off that I have to be doing the show in the fucking first place.
The Geelong flipper. I love the Australians, man.
Really nice guy.
I'm not asked about that Mel girl though.
Fortunately not much.
It's not my cup of tea.
When a beer's hungry, I haven't got the time or patience to be short.
Does anybody have an iPhone 14 Pro or iPhone 14? I guess if it's a Pro and a 14. I bought this when I had that. So you get that.
Most of them stuff, most of the time there's a C as 3 Gs. So
I don't know if you have or not. A lot of people might have something that fits that, to be fair. 14 Pro, maybe a 15 fits it. I don't actually know.
Most of them are shit. I couldn't be bothered selling anything under. I think the big one $20 kind of thing. So
Yeah, different sites sell clothing, spread it out.
Bundles, that's pretty good.
I remember, is that how you were brushing bloke's hair in the barber shop? Yeah, man. You fucker!
That way, maybe, or just sell it in bulk to somebody and they can make the money. A couple of big messages are pretty cool. I haven't actually sold those before. Young time like that. But yeah, it's a good mix of older, modern. Some of that show, the group, that advertising in that is going well out in stall. So
This turns into a Pokeball.
Not really a huge area of expertise.
How cool is that?
It might be okay. Don't know what it is. So I don't want to waste too much time on this shit. You know, truck bundles, multi-gram bundles, maybe auctions could be a go. So let's take a lap now. But just showing everybody what's in there more than that. So there's a lot of different random multi-gram. Stuff's good. There's smoke out on there. See anything that might be worth value? Always, as always, let me know in the comments. PJ Mask.
Bit of Keith Haring.
I think a lot of this today. Just doing another day. Do some other. Go back and sit.
Wow, shut up, mate. Big Johnny.
Mostly more modern stuff, so.
I don't know if you're watching this back or not. I don't know if you're up to date or not. Pull them and hope for the best.
That's a big
What do you mean?
Pokeball. This one's one of the grand house. What? 1984 packets. So I don't know first. I'm going to see. So I'll have to check that one up.
Did you catch any of Big Al's live last night? No, mate. Was it interesting? He is an interesting fellow.
Some older stuff here. It's just reminding me how good.
Keep finding consoles. I'll have to sell it all to Rachel. She got loads extra in there, but she could have had more. More. Keep finding more.
It's a big one.
It's more that I have to go through.
No, everything back then was just elite. A bug.
I got a Lego set. Again, I don't know if that's all there or what it is, but pick out some bits and just make a listing.
Spot the difference between the two pictures. I don't even know what Macca's toys are these days. Shit. I'm seriously contemplating this back and put him aside and stuff. And son's happy meals when he gets home. He gets excited when he gets home. Imagine if he actually got something good.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Some other random shit in here. Yeah, I definitely got kind of the older stuff. For time, probably cup its own bundle. That's the enough of that. Which is really cool. One of those, a little bundle of them would be sweet. And then I'll also do just a bundle of them and do it local as an option. Sure, just open a little stuff.
Yeah, he's got some great ideas. He's going to do really well on here. He's really, really good. Al is a proper entrepreneur. He's not just, I'm an eBay reseller. He's a property developer. He's I will do anything which can make me a bit of money and it's worth my time. He's very calculated. He's a very smart man. I like a bit of that around me. I like to follow a bit of that. You know what I mean? I like that.
I'll find him in Who's that?
It's always good, mate. Always good. Johnny, are you watching this live? Let me know. Or are you playing catch up?
I don't know. Here it goes. Tassie Devil. I think.
Totally agree. Yeah, he's a good man. A bunch of little plastic soldiers. Nothing's in there. They're all made in China. I don't think there's any like Airfix and stuff. There might be. I don't know. But what I'll do with that, I'll put them all on Vinted. Put a bundle like that for like £2. Gone. Or take them to the charity shop and get nothing. Or take them to the car boot and get 50p. Or put them on eBay and wait.
Goal sorting today. We have lots of days. Listen. Somebody that you just don't want to be your girlfriend, but she just wants to. Basically, what I'm doing, I'm just making a bundle of random stuff. Just got my cars for now. I'm going to auction it local. If I find some of the older stuff and some of the more unique, I'll have a quick comp on some things. But I just want to make most of it as quick as I possibly can. But we've got some older stuff in there.
Shit, am I out of fucking... Am I out of little bags?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I am.
I'm trying to also make sure like the bundle.
That's annoying. That's a big bag to use for them little soldiers. I'm in the process of starting to save up for a 3.5 ton Transit converted to a mini skip truck. Go on, man. And drive it on a regular car license, ideal for builders who have wood, plasterboard, etc. Matt's another one he's a go after. Young as well, considering.
I'm probably going to flip it.
I mean, see the quality of stuff that I'm pulling out of this box. That's why I've just been like putting it off because it's not worth much at all. But as long as you get into a big, if you get into like a rhythm of it, it's worth it. You need about 20k there, so not cheap. Yeah, you'll get there, mate.
Plus items have sold from it. It's ticking on really nice.
What is that? It's not Lego, is it?
Now, which is fantastic. That's before fees and everything. There's still stuff to go through, which is the best part. I have not been to an op shop in like 3 weeks. It's killing me.
Is it?
But we'll get there next week, maybe. I did have somebody leave a comment saying that I seemed unhappy.
Oh yeah, but
And I had to say, there's a big difference between being unhappy and overwhelmed. I am stoked with this. If I wasn't happy about it, I wouldn't have bought it. I just couldn't move. It's hard to get around. And this is part of the vlog. I'm actually showing the reality because as happy as I am with all this stuff, it's fucking stressful trying to get from one part of the shed to the other. So in no point am I not happy. This has been a great deal. It's moving fantastically. And I just keep finding...
Sell it for like 37 quid complete, so I'll sell it for like £4 on Vinted if I can. As is, or £2 or £1, I don't care.
PS1, just gaming consoles. I haven't even...
That's it. It's taking me no time at all. And I'm doing it amongst other stuff, so why not? I'm going to move on to a new box now, so what I'll do, I'll take a picture of a new box. We'll choose G, and now I know anything after that is in the G box. Right, these sell really well, so I need some more pictures of these.
Well, at least a little part around the shed to move. So, yeah, if you thought I'm ungrateful for the definitely, you got that one wrong. I was a bit stressed out. Okay? This video is just getting so, if you're still enjoying them, let me know. If you're a bit over it, let me know. I'm going to do a what's sold on it. Maybe next. I might do that next. I'll show you some of the stuff that's sold from this lot so far. Some of the good ones, some of the low end, some of the unique. Yeah, it's been ticking on great. So, as I said, I haven't done a what's sold video as long as I can remember because they essentially bore the shit out of me. But I guess for transparency,
can you hear it? I'll put it in your G box.
On the back of it, rather than just showing
what you want, man.
digging through it. There has been some work going on behind the scenes of lifting and towing and all that sort of shit. So I might do that maybe the next one I do based on this, but I'm trying to split these up now so it's not just all of this every week. So I was sort of stretching to get this one out this week. So yes, appreciate you being here. I'm going to get stuck in, get out of the market and get as much shit as I can listed today.
The thing is, I don't even know how to size these, man. It's a pain.
You've been living under a rock. This is what happened last time.
Yo, 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 yo! How you doing, Dave? David? Right. Get there and get there. Alexa, what's the time? Oh, I haven't got Alexa on my mobile. Half 10. I sold some stuff on eBay yesterday. Oh, well, sell some stuff today. I'm looking. You will sell stuff today, Matt. I promise you. Do you still offer consignment? No, Matt. I was only doing it for one person. because I'll tell you now, I don't mind telling you, I had a deal with a recycling centre. So they would save all the good stuff for me. I'd go down there once a week, twice a week, fill up my car with all the stuff, all the high-end electricals, the gaming, everything like that. Bring it back. So let me tell you, when you go to your tip shops, mate, half the time, half the shit that you get is already gone, mate. That's where I was getting my stuff from. Wasn't allowed to say at the time, of course, but I can now. So I won't just do it for like random people. John sending me all his perfume because I mean it's one thing, and I don't mind selling that. It's quite easy. But as a service, nah. Can't be asked of all that. What is that? Is that a Kindle or a Samsung? Or let's just charge it. Always got a charger on hand. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's a different charger. What charger is that? I mean, obviously, if you had like 10 grand of retro gaming stuff to sell, I'd take it for you. But like just your average stuff, no, mate. Ricky! My boys bought that from Daz. All that. Electrics, Amazon Kindles, iPads, Asus's. Just, you know, just chilling. Just going to the electric pile. Gucci glasses case. Just chilling. Oh, Gucci glasses as well. List those. Do you know what I mean, man? Stuff just chilling. I don't even know it exists anymore. List that. That can go in my thingy pile. All game can be listed. Filter for that. What is that? These are worth a ton of money as well. These are Pepsi pens. I say a ton of money, but I really need to stop biting my nails, man. I'm learning. I've got anti-bite nail polish on at the minute. That's why they're all sparkly. Bits of shit, but they're all sparkly. I can do this. I'm sorting myself out this year. There's one of them at my local tip. Yeah, exactly that. Hi Ricky, we just started car boot sales and reselling on eBay and Vinted. I really like your channel and mention you in our videos as we take your advice when getting stock. Keep up the good videos. Juicy Killer Monster, thank you very much. I've seen your name before. I'm pretty sure I've watched one of your videos. I'm pretty sure I have. Let's give you some shine on. Black screen or what? Yeah, I have. I swear I've commented on some of your stuff. I don't subscribe to many channels, but it doesn't mean I'm not watching. What have I watched before? What have I watched before? I've watched some of yours. I'm sure I have. I recognise your face and all. See, there you go. Look, that's what I watched. One of these. That one's red, so it must have been that one a month ago. Did I comment? I don't know if I did or not. No, but that's the one that I watched. I think I was just quitting vaping, and you kept on vaping. I was going, you bastard. Good on you, mate. Appreciate it. Keep going. Keep on going. Oh, I need to check some stuff of what's not sold as well. Yeah, good little channel, full of stuff. If you're not already, head on over and have a look and see if there's any any videos you like over there, you know. Well, I want to get all of these back out. What box are they? I. Right, so I want all of those out. All of those crayons are now going to be sold in bulk. Tons and tons and tons of vintage Crayola. They're going to get sold in bulk. I'll do that listing later. But they are no longer, so I don't want to relist those. I can delete those. Right, I'll delete that as well, actually. Box C, delete those. Somebody said to me about selling used batteries. I was like, yeah, I have them. I've tried. They didn't sell. These didn't even sell. Had them at $2.99. I've had them at 99p. So they can go in the bin. They can be deleted. Don't know why that won't sell. Right, let's delete those. Put bread back on. Yeah, mate. Good on you, TK. Some good little bits there. Space pen's nice. We dumpster dive and collect from charity shops and stuff they're going to throw away. Used to be a street scrapper. I'm retired from that and now resell to keep busy. I love watching bin dippers and scrappers, mate. I watch a guy called Scrap Man and something. Scrap and Metal Man, I think. He's an American dude. Massive Christian, but he's a really nice guy. He's really grateful even if he makes $7 for the day. Love watching him. Scrap and Pallet Man, I think his name is.
A couple of console bundles, Facebook Marketplace, kind of around 100 each. And just kind of cash back in.
This, I think, is worth a few quid, but I need to get around to it. It's a bit knackered still. Full of moth holes and whatever else, but I think it's still worth selling. What is that flag? What does that mean? One with the British, with the United Kingdom and the red. What is that?
I still do have stuff there that I just kind of filter through the market when I sell stuff.
Been pinned up just there.
Put up with them. So,
Might actually try and list that one later today, actually.
Maybe anything over 25, 30 bucks.
Let me Google that. See if I can Google it before any of you tell me.
So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna go
Red flag with Union.
There's a couple of consoles. I really hate testing consoles.
The red insignia is a red flag with a Union Jack in the top left corner. It is the civil ensign of the United Kingdom and is used by British merchant and passenger ships, also known as the Red Duster. Nice little foot. Could be a vintage flag, a ship flag. Let's have a look on eBay.
Basically, I might roll out. I've got a bit of PS3 at the minute. I reckon I'll put all this for the console. These three were too dinged up to be going. I don't feel comfortable selling them to people like that. Okay. But at the same time,
20 quid for that one.
The scratches.
21 for that.
I don't want to sell.
But mine's quite old, you see, so it could be worth even more.
Um,
It could be worth less because of this condition. I don't know.
Bundle of other stuff, maybe. But like making sure there's decent games in here too.
Hello, Doc Cotton. Got a cigarette on the go, have you, girl? Royal Navy. Thank you so much.
Here's Roger Rabbit. There's a little bit of work on some of them, but it's still sealed.
This box is going to be sorted today. I'm going to sort it in the next 8 minutes, I reckon. Put stuff just here. So it's either going to go listed or bin. And then this box will be empty.
So I think figures, what's this?
Love that. One bite at a time. Munching that elephant, mate. One bite at a time. What other platforms do you sell on other than eBay and Vinted? Instagram, because I've got quite a trustworthy following now. Been on there for a bit, done lots of sales on there, so I can sell on Instagram. It's basically the same as building your own website, I suppose. Same sort of thing.
We'll need a good cleanup, I think. There's the Dr. Octopus.
Um,
It's like the sort of early 2000s.
don't read anywhere else. Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace.
It's definitely not the older one. I think it's around 2004. There we go.
Anybody know what this is? For a Cindy, I don't know which way it's supposed to go. I think it's a doll holder. Maybe you hold her to get dressed. But it's got like a wheel on just there with rubber.
Yeah, so still good.
So it's almost like, and when you do that, this bit turns.
That can go.
It's by Cindy, so I don't know if it's supposed to be that way up, but then if it is, it can't stand. Is it supposed to be that way up? Oh, what's it for? I'll try Google the internet, and Google doesn't pick anything up. If anybody knows, it'd be great. Anything wrong with the eBay app on the phone? Don't think so. The sealed Pokemon booster packs selling for $3.50. You'll have to weigh them first. Yeah. To stand dolls up. Yeah, but the thing is, TK, it's, if you stand it up, it's got like a wheel there, and you. What's the whole idea of that? Where's one of the head? That's going to twist the whole doll round, isn't it?
Junkie box. Trying to smash a junkie box.
Do you know what I mean?
It's not junk.
How does that even? How does that even like benefit anything? I don't understand. Like, surely it'd be a pain in the ass. You're losing a hand. You have to have a hand here to hold that, to steady it, to then turn that to do something. It just makes no sense. It's giving horror film vibes. Yeah, it is. Doll holder, roll along at desk spins. I guess roll along at the desk. You know, what's the point in it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the benefit in that?
So that is another big box of toys here.
Do you know what I mean?
So I'll get through that now in the CG games. It's just like a endless thing of bloody video.
Yeah, the little wheels there. Like when you stand it up that way, that's the way Cindy's there. So the branding's on show there. So they've done it for a reason.
You need to say too.
So weird.
By the time this video comes out, a lot of this would have already been tagged and gone to the market.
Yeah, don't do cabin luggage then. Do a different one. Just do the biggest one you can. Change the weight. Don't worry about all that stuff. You can change it at the end. That's what I do. Let me put that together then. What's this? Metal stuff. Doghouse and a rhino. Is it even worth it? I'll list that with some other stuff. I'll list that with some other animals. Go in the next big box to sort out. Spare laces, I'm keeping those because they are for when I get the boots. If you ever get any boots like the big army boots or something, they're good to have. Guitar Hero strap. I do have like a little box of like, oh, that's going to be handy stuff. No idea what's in here. Are these Lego as well or Polly Pockets? It's like, I think they're like Lego people, the little girls. I guess. Oh, jackpot! Jackpot! 2 bags of them. Right, we'll deal with all that later. That'll be a nice little job later, won't it? Sweet, isn't it? We'll get that. Spray off of that.
Originally trying to make the first deal on this bag, and it just sort of didn't work its way.
All right, Ricky, look at you all organised. Not quite, nearly, but not quite. We're getting there. We're getting there. What platforms like Poshmark, Depop, Macari, Vestiaire? I don't use any of them. Depop's like Vinted on steroids with the top people. Like you listen to it for £10, they want it for £2. Lego Friends, that's the one, Hayley, thank you. Ricky, I had a massive issue with returns in the last month and parcels gone missing, just over £600. There's a real downer on the moment, selling on eBay, so now gone below standard and I need help. Why have you gone below standard if you've lost parcels? That's not your fault. Are they tracked? They should be tracked. Everything should be tracked. Even if it's low value, track it. It's not worth it. I sell things that you can sell with raw mail. You can ship with raw mail, whatever it is, untracked. For like £1.20. I'll happily spend the £2.40 and get it tracked. That's my advice, Jason. Send everything tracked. And appeal all your defects. Appeal. What's the worst that can happen is they can say no. Appeal your defects. I swear, Brad and his boys are always just pissed. Diary of the Flipper, they're always just drunk.
These are probably my two favourite.
Go and head over to Diary of Flipper's page and send them what I sent you on YouTube. Lovely bloke. Proper cousin.
Just a killer. Like you still go.
Somebody in my house.
But you want to be stiff. I get it. You're getting old. You can't get it as stiff as what you used to. But yeah, that's the key with this one. But,
just had a floorboard move.
Even with that arm, it's flopping nice and spicy. I'm gonna do that bundle. I'm gonna do that bundle.
A lot of people forget there's things, there's basic stuff you should be doing, mate, and guys, not that everyone in here, to protect your account regardless. You know, you shouldn't be letting things like that happen where your account goes below standard for lost parcels. If a parcel's been lost, that's not your fault. If it's tracked, you can prove it's not your fault because you can show, as long as you've dropped it off, whatever happens after that is up to them. It's not your fault, mate. So you send everything tracked. Might cost you an extra couple of quid to do it, and what? Especially if your account's in bad array, you need to be doing that regardless.
Just because that is neat.
You might need to do that for a while now anyway, just to get your account back into standard.
I did empty it back before I had to go through a bunch of them, but noticed the weight jerseys and that. Like out of the market, with eBay, and I'll just donate. So I assume there's going to be stuff that's no good to me. And I might pull out a card and just find something that's nice on the list.
Just had a GSP one yesterday. I was stuck in transit in America. eBay was telling me to refund the buyer. Lol. So I contacted them, and of course they closed the case. Yeah, you got to know the process as well. I've had one close to that. It's been open for a month. A steel vest. Anyway, it's a bit of clothing. It's a vest. It was lost, but GSP lost it, not me. They put my funds on hold. It's the first time it's ever happened, to be fair. They put my funds on hold, made me wait, and then they appealed, then it made me wait another 5 days. It's never happened like that before. But as long as you know your process and you got things down, you're fine. I never send second class raw mail anymore. No, send everything tracked. So if all your stuff that's late, if you've got defects, things that are late, things that are missing, and you can prove that you sent them, appeal it. Don't just appeal with the auto process. So do it through like chat or something or phone call and get them to run through it with you. If you dispatch them late, then that's on you, mate. You can't really hide from that one because it shows everything. But if you're only below standard because the items that got lost, get on the phone to eBay. They'll run through your account with you, tell them all the things, say I want to appeal all my stuff, and appeal it. Get them off, and watch your account go back to health again. If you're being honest, you know what I mean. Our next video is out Friday or Saturday. I'll give you a shout out so more people can watch your great content, buddy. Keep up the great work. Cheers, dude.
Because, well, I'm not a Star Wars fan personally. There's a decent collection of them. Look, oh, beauty.
So I don't know if this is wrong way to get rid of the minus in my account, but I've listed 57 items on auction. Fingers crossed that this works. I'll top up your bank. I'll just go to your bank and just pay off your minus with the bank. That's what I would do. Depends how big your minus is. Sounds to me like you've got a few more issues than stuff like that, Jace, mate. Let's be, you know, go into your account's health and have a look at your defect rate and see what they are. See what your defects are for. Have you looked at that? What's your dispatch time on eBay? Most of it's 1 day. It used to be 2 days until about 2 months ago. I'm trialing it with 1 day for a bit. I think at the end of this month actually is my trial period's over, so I can have a look and see if it was even worth doing or not. My auctions are 2 days though.
My eyes aren't real good.
If you're selling a $2 computer game, save up and bundle. Yeah, because otherwise you've got to pay for chat. It's not worth it. Found a Command and Conquer Renegade Stealth tank box in yesterday. Looks like junk, but only 2,000 made. Sold it for GameStop, $150 all day long. Boom. Are you American tea cakes? Didn't know that. Pretty sure you're not. Could be though.
Maybe Hong Kong. So, yeah, definitely going to be looking.
So yeah, 30p more, isn't it? It's just 30p more. Google literally everything. Everything. Opened an eBay account recently and someone rang me asking me why I want an account, what I've done to sell. I told them items from around my home and they said, sorry, you don't qualify for an account. What? Any idea how to overcome this? Tell them you want to start selling things around your house and then scale up into a business. Tell them you're potentially going to be a business soon. They'll be like, oh, money from you, oh, thank you. That's mental, actually. I wonder if they are actually just letting less and less personals on now. That's interesting, isn't it? You know, as part of their push to... that's interesting. That is interesting. Just reflection on keys. Can't see. That's okay, bro. That's okay, man. I didn't think so. Emma's on about how she might come and work from home today. She's not feeling too great. So I'm expecting a knock on the door, whatever. Not that she's got a key, but we've both been quite ill the last few days. I say both, like, I'm an absolute warrior. Have I been putting that back in the wrong box still?
$350 or something. It was on special. It's just a crap.
Well, haven't I? Have a look.
Great for storing just small bits and pieces if needed.
G.
Do these slide out? Or maybe that one. A lot of these, yeah, them things slide out so you can.
Hoses and that. No, I haven't.
If
No, I
needed.
haven't. I've just been pissing around.
Like, chew there.
Still going. World record with the live. No, I've been live for like 3 hours
Very
before.
handy to say if you are looking for
I'll just go live while I'm working.
this, if you don't want to display them. I
That
don't like
needs
Star Wars personally.
some
I
vinegar.
recommend just checking Bunnings or like Reject
I'll add that to my
NQR,
TBC pile.
places like that, because you'll just get them fairly cheap or just put them online. So when I'm doing that,
That also needs testing. Not testing.
probably Google runs all of these just to see who they
Sorting.
are. I'll see how it goes. I reckon it's only certain stuff that'll be worth
Right, what's left? 1, 2, 3,
This one is the only one.
4,
5.
that's mine. Five.
And then I'll just work out where I'm at. Anything probably under 15 bucks plus shipping.
That's not worth anything. That's not worth anything. It's cool. It's just not worth anything. Laces needs to be listed. That's cleaning stuff. That's cleaning stuff. All pipe and tool. That's my laces.
Sitting pretty and comfortable. So, cool thing.
Listing. Don't know what that's for, but we'll list it and see if it's worth anything.
So a bit of a challenge. Temperature is only sitting mid-20s. Still quite warm out here, but not as bad as what it has been. So I want to try and get a bit of organisation going. Boxing and stuff to get a work out what's actually going on out here. Because I get up at 5 o'clock, pack my parcels. By the time I do that and get a few photos done, then it gets pretty hot out here. All this stuff, so because it's just the sun brings down from there. It's shit. It's going to get hot. I got me nice sea green fan. Up we go.
Morning, Liam.
And that
Yeah, I do one dispatch another full-time job.
just
Definitely
don't
doable.
cut the master. All 3 of them.
Had a diamond pickup yesterday. I found the Orlog dice game from Assassin's Creed, sold for 50 quid. Boom! Do you know anyone on the inside that could reinstate the account? Who do you think I am? No need to reinstate the account. Just ring them up and explain the situation. I don't know, it sounds a bit weird, mate. It sounds like you're not saying, no, there might be a little bit of something else going on, you know what I mean?
where
Need to clear this minus on my account.
a blank
How much
table
minus is it, Jason?
bit by bit, I've been stuck to that table to sort it. And hopefully we can get it.
Top tip, when you sell reading glasses that have prescription lenses in, just leave the lenses in and sell them as frames only, and just say frames only. What, it really hurts my face. I feel drunk. I genuinely feel drunk.
Put some out there, just mix it up a bit. It's more of a game.
Daft question, does one day dispatch include posting Saturdays? Nah, mate. So if it sells on a Friday, you got to send it by Monday. If it sells on a Monday, you got to send it by Tuesday. Send it on Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, Friday. Friday, Monday.
Get back here and then just get sorted. You can have a watch. I hate this. I love it because it means I've got stuff, but I also hate it. It just makes me anxious, mate.
Imagine if I knew something on the inside, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Good watch, eh? Look at that. Yeah. There's a shoe shop there. I know there's another one full of shoes somewhere. All those there. So I'm gonna work out what needs cleaning, what doesn't, what I will sell, what I won't sell. And probably film. Maybe I might just listen today. And I'm gonna move that table because I thought, yeah, that'd be the sorting area. Because once I get to them, I can do those tubs. And it'll be nice and easy. And then that sort of it's like I can pull this shit out. But it's right under the sun. Fruit and tooting, it's hot. So, I don't know, I might put it here, near the fan. Yeah, good idea, because it's got that pole as well. Oh, fuck it up.
Flipper, dipper, doodle, dumb, I'ma flip the big fat.
Brad, what are you doing to my YouTube?
Yeah, like that's $50 easy, you know, like 30 there. That's 150. That's like you got to sell them, obviously, but it's all creative ones. Yeah.
Rain. It's not working today anyway. Is the Sega work, mate? Yeah, how much you got on that untested?
Right.
Yep.
You'll have a do. Don't make a file shit because like have a look at what totality. Yeah, if you can. You go for a total of fine. Don't you? Linda's not going to be like. No.
Yeah, that's good fucking money. No, I'm not planning on it. That's why I'm talking on the phone. I'm not. That's fair enough. That's fair. I mean, that's yeah. I miss it. It's just I'll say so. No, that's beautiful. So I'm leaving Brighton for the country.
Somebody actually asked me for these ages ago, but I wanted to pay like £2 or something. These are too cool for £2.
Which is fair enough.
Oh, you owe the whole 600. Sod that.
With Brett, and it's completely up to
I have
everyone here.
loads of animal soundtrack CDs listed today. Some are mental prices. That's the highest. What's the highest you sold a CD for? 240. I sold a soundtrack to a film. How much one it was now? When I first started, that's why I was like, oh, CDs. But nice one, mate.
And that's 3.5 up front, 3.5 in December. So I was going to do.
Have you come across the clothing brand Fiend yet. I picked up a 5-finger death punch, then invest, but not sure if it's official. Yeah, I've got it. It's actually a car park, a parking lot. Oh no, more was more Miendi, I can't remember. It's very similar. I'll find it there. Find me on Insta. If I've got it, I'll show you. It's been so long since I sold items that weren't clothing, I can't remember. What was that, Jason? I think with Jason it was a mix of things that added up to about 600. Especially when you find the charity shops that do 5 to 10 for £1. You and that annoys me. One of my petty things that annoys me, I tell you. And it's nothing to do with you. It's nothing like bad on you. A £1. Souls for a £1. Annoys me. That's one of my petty annoyances. Nothing to do with you though. People do it a lot. 41 weeks until Christmas. What a knob, Carl. What a knob you are, Carl. So I'm guessing, Jason, you spend the money before the returns. Which is fine. It's, you know, you do it like it.
He's a friend of mine, so I want to make sure he's happy with the money
These are all Barbie, I think. Barbie bundle. 1994 Mattel. Barbie dog.
I don't have to worry about wandering around thrift stores.
Barbie dog. Barbie dog.
Downside is there's stuff.
Is that a Barbie? I think it's a Barbie. See if she's worth anything.
I don't exactly know how long it's going to take me. Every box that's
50 quid.
Pulling boxes has been
It's not worth 50
amazing
quid, is it?
Because there's so much stuff I haven't.
I'll still list it on Vinted for a £5 of the lot.
Thank you. More video games, more toys, more consoles.
Not a £5.
Just footy jumpers. It's just a mix of everything, all the stuff that I love. So.
Oh, there's that girl. She's alright. She's on the front newspaper.
Which I think was really good.
Screenshot it. She used to follow me on Insta. And for some reason, she unfollowed me. I must not be a cup of tea.
Finish the rest
Fair play to her though. I just like watching her journey.
And then if I crack up 50 grand on it, whether I do or not, I don't know. That's something I didn't do. Because it was hard for me to make a deal for
Glad she's doing all right.
actually knowing exactly what's in there. And I don't even think what's exactly in there. So it's basically been a case of, you know, he's getting out of it, but he was a bit overwhelmed with all the stuff. And he's been buying, and obviously, so this is like the ultimate death pile. It was like, yeah, an amazing death pile. I bought, so I'm just going to tell you whatever I've been doing. I've just been doing random shit, opening boxes, and I can't even remember what I've done now.
Is this all stuff here? Or is this all stuff? No, this is all stuff, dude.
Give them away, lads. Give the audience away.
How you doing? Oh, look here. Look at this. Jesus. Look at this, mate. All fucking dead ends, yeah.
No, this way.
It's at 1988. Let's see. No. I'm just going to add that Cindy thing with it. I'm just going to put Barbie and Cindy. 12 quid a lot. One of those figures alone's worth 12 quid. You've got to make it enticing enough that somebody's getting it cheap for their collection. They're adding to their collection for cheap, or they're adding enough so they can resell. That's how I like to do my stuff on Vinted. There's a lot of people are resellers on there. Pretty sure that's for a Dyson, isn't it? Pretty sure.
Knackered already.
It's for G-Tech Air Ram. How much do they sell for?
If you want to see him in future thrift videos,
$5.75 for 2 of them. I'd rather keep it in case I get a G-Tech and just add it into it. You know what I mean?
So let us know down in the comments if you want to see him back.
Add it to my you never know pile. You never know, son. I've got this whole Bulgari travel set. It just smells musty. Such a shame. Still might list it. Should I just do it anyway? Yeah, let's do it anyway. Catch up with the chat. I sold a Terminator soundtrack. It was a freebie years ago from the newspaper. I think it's sold for 30-40 N1. Have you bought clothing bales? Nah, can't be asked for that.
Not gonna lie, I've taken some
Cope Bridge. These two are getting together.
This would have to be the biggest.
I'm off work this week, listening away, enjoying the stream. Thanks, mate. Great company. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that, mate. I hope you get a lot done today and this week.
So there's a lot of stuff. Plenty of it. There should be household food, dead bodies.
Unless you talking numbers, we ain't speaking about the right things. Switch up on my oil ticket, that's not like me. Batty with a body in the lobby, she like nice things. She used to love me dance and stuff there, but shit there. Holy look. I have a large mess to deal with now. And I'm still gonna get another load. I think some of those black tubs are all coming up there too, so I'm actually gonna turn this into a death pile shelf. These could be all collated, put together, and moved over to the other side. That's no issue. And this will be purely death pile shelf. It'll be a matter of pull box of look through box. So once that organisation side of things is done, it should be all sweet. But God, I've had some messes, but at the moment, she's out of control, stuck everywhere, which is always good fun when you truly. But I need a drink. So is that nice and early? Listed a heap of PS1. See your stuff.
Just has a bit of a musty smell. That's why I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Listing, but I can just put in the listing, you know what I mean? Has a bit of a musty smell.
Let's couple this up, eh?
Shit.
It's going to be a little bit painful because it was like, you know, I knew it was coming, but last second didn't know I was buying as much as I have. And I've already just sort of been buying up this stuff. So now it's still going to be so I put it to some and shut up, Ford. I'm coming in a minute. But yeah, this is the stuff that I've been last night. That whole load thing.
I'm buzzing with that.
I'm not going to go walking.
Another box down.
So, you know, I got
15 returns was around 20-25 days after the item delivered to customer. Standard.
market file. This stuff will just get listed.
Morning, John and Stasis Adventures. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Don't cry about it. It is what it is. Sometimes you need to take a step back from a bit. You know, some charity shops need to get different stickers. Just spend 5 minutes peeling them off. Exactly. It's a pain, mate. It's a pain. Can't find my tape measure. Pain. Wish I could say I know your problem. Morning, Rosie. Best find of the week. Don't know. Can't think. There's been a few. There's been a few. That's going to be next time we go live. That's going to go there. That to the next one, and then that'll be 2 boxes done. And put this just here, ready for next time. And you know what, guys and girls, I'll be real. If I was on my own, I wouldn't have done that box. I wouldn't do it. because you're here, I'm getting stuff done. So I appreciate you being here.
It's easy listing. Some can sit for ages.
I don't know what it is because I'm not finding myself. I'm not accountable to you guys. You know, I can do what I want in life. I'm not accountable to you. I think it's because I've got good company. It makes it easier to work, doesn't it, than when you're on your own. That's literally all it is.
Go off and visit the new family. Yeah. What's his name?
That's one more box to do just there, and then that second shelf is clear. These, unfortunately, have just had it. They're gonna have to go in the bin. I think they've had it in there. Oh, and it's all falling apart inside there.
There's a lot of Pokemon there, so I think Pokemon bundle.
I paid 50p for them. There's no point in trying to save them. I don't think.
You can put them in the
I can just go in the bin.
store as well. They're very.
They can go in the bin. This needs to be hung properly and then dealt with. So we'll do that.
More toys, little ones.
That can now go on there, off the floor. That can go off the floor. But to be fair, somebody asked me for that. I need to sort it out, so I'll do that. Put it up here. Somebody asked me for that. Right, now what I do is pull something else down so it makes me do it, which will be, that'll go next. Ben was going to buy that for over 100 quid, but he couldn't, so I'll sell it for more than that, I think. Go there. Pokemon cards, no. That's the electrics, that needs to go in the electrics pile. Which is just
two down
there. Those little bits there. They can go there. That needs to go here. That's to be sorted. This I keep dusting it every day, but watch. See that big cloud there? More and more and more just comes off. Lego minifigures. They can go with the micro machines. Looking at that's the crayons. That's that and that. That's my John Luke thing, save that. Not a sentimental twat. Completely empty. Throw that away if I wanted to. Should we move it? No.
That's pretty cool.
Happy days, guys.
Sorry, man. Pretty well.
Buzzing with that, mate. I'll be selling at boot sales this year for sure. Over £100. Good on you, Luce. Morning, Vintage Herb. Ironing hoodies. Fair play to you. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Great content. Thank you. Vinted, £1. Someone will buy them. Can't bother. I'm gonna take.
Oh, cool.
Ryan, you still alive? No coffee breaks? No, mate. You tidying and inspire me to do housework. I'm weird. Whoever's handled the hair dry. Is that weird? No, it's not weird. I don't know if I can show you much, to be fair. I've got a new tripod thing. Empty. All that's left to do now is that little unit over there. And that's it. I can't unplug you. Actually, no, maybe I can. Of course I can. What an idiot. I'll unplug you, but I'll just carry you. I'll carry you here. Here we go. So let's zoom out again, shall we? Not that you care, but so we got. Oh my goodness, I'm like a technophobe, ain't I? So that's all empty now. And all that needs listing now is that. So that's all to be listed. Some of that's to be saved. Like I'm saving those tapes until Blossom's tour with Oasis next year. I'll sell them. That's just a box of electricals that needs testing. That needs testing, that box of electricals there. That's my pipes that I need going through. That's one listing in that little box down there. Pokemon cards in there. Obviously it takes a little while. Micro machines and Lego. Lego manuals. And my cars. So, you know, it seems like a lot, but it's not really. Not really. However, I am going to go because I'm hungry. Quick release plate and clamp for your camera. I've got one of those things now. For now. It's not a camera, it's a DJI. Same thing, I suppose. Well, much love to you all. I appreciate it. Sorry if I've not missed out. I always, by the way, whenever I end the live, I stay in the chat for like 2 minutes after just to catch up and I'll chat in there just in case I've missed anything. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Bye.